Billions of people rely on the internet every day, yet millions still live in places where fast, reliable internet is unavailable or too expensive to install. Remote villages, ships at sea, mountain communities, deserts, and disaster zones often have little or no connectivity. In 2015, SpaceX announced a bold solution called Starlink. Instead of depending mainly on massive communication satellites parked far above Earth, Starlink would launch thousands of smaller satellites into much lower orbits. Together, they would create a global internet network capable of delivering high-speed broadband almost anywhere people could see the sky. The vision was simple but ambitious: make broadband internet available across the planet, especially where traditional infrastructure is difficult or impossible to build. Traditional satellite internet typically relies on geostationary satellites positioned about 35,786 kilometers above Earth. Because they're so far away, every request, from opening a website to joining a video call, must travel enormous distances before returning. That creates noticeable delay, known as latency. Starlink takes a completely different approach. Its satellites orbit only about 550 kilometers above Earth's surface in what's called low Earth orbit, or LEO. Because they're much closer, signals travel far shorter distances. That means lower latency, faster response times, smoother video calls, online gaming, cloud computing, and a browsing experience that feels much closer to fiber internet than older satellite services. Using Starlink begins with a small user terminal commonly called Dishi. Unlike traditional satellite dishes that stay fixed in one direction, Dishi automatically aligns itself with satellites moving overhead. The terminal sends your internet request to the nearest Starlink satellite. That satellite can either relay the signal directly to a nearby ground station connected to the internet backbone or forward it through laser links to neighboring satellites. These satellites form a constantly changing network in space. As one satellite moves beyond the horizon, another takes over seamlessly, keeping your connection active without you noticing the switch. One satellite alone can't provide continuous global coverage. That's why Starlink uses a constellation, a coordinated network made up of thousands of satellites orbiting Earth in carefully planned paths. As Earth rotates and satellites move overhead, different spacecraft continuously replace one another. Sophisticated software determines which satellite should serve each user at any moment. Launching this many satellites would normally take decades. SpaceX speeds up deployment by using reusable Falcon 9 rockets, placing dozens of satellites into orbit with every mission. Starlink is already changing how people connect in places where traditional internet is difficult to deliver. Farmers can manage connected equipment from remote fields. Schools in isolated communities gain access to online learning. Ships crossing oceans stay connected for navigation and communication. Scientific expeditions in remote regions can upload data without waiting days. During the natural disasters, when cellular towers or fiber cables are damaged, portable Starlink terminals can quickly restore communications for emergency responders, hospitals, and relief organizations. For many users, download speeds now rival home broadband, while latency is dramatically lower than older satellite systems. Building a global satellite network also brings significant challenges. Astronomers have raised concerns that thousands of bright satellites can interfere with observations of the night sky. Space debris is another concern. More satellites mean more objects sharing Earth's orbital environment, increasing the importance of collision avoidance. Starlink satellites are designed to automatically maneuver around potential obstacles and eventually deorbit at the end of their operational lives, burning up in Earth's atmosphere. Even so, managing increasingly crowded orbits remains an ongoing challenge for the entire space industry. Starlink is still evolving. SpaceX plans to launch larger and more capable satellites using its next-generation Starship rocket, allowing the network to expand even further. Future satellites are expected to support direct-to-cell technology, enabling compatible mobile phones to communicate with satellites without requiring a separate satellite dish for basic services. As the constellation grows, internet access may become available in even more remote locations with greater capacity and resilience. Starlink represents more than another internet provider. It's an attempt to build a global communications infrastructure in space, bringing broadband closer to people wherever they live, from crowded cities to the most isolated places on Earth.